watching.
Subscribe.
Hey guys, it's SoCal Val for ScreenStalker, and today we're discussing the most shocking moments of Avengers Endgame, according to me. Oh my gosh, you have seen Endgame, right? What are you, living under a rock? It's only the highest grossing film of, all time? See it now, because I'm about to drop some serious spoilers. But hold on just a minute, before we get started, press the thumbs up button, give us a subscribe, and answer our question of the day. What was your most shocking moment from Avengers Endgame? Let's hear from you in the comments. Okay, I think we're all in agreement here that Avengers Endgame is quite possibly the best Marvel film of all time, grossing over $1.2 billion at the box office. And that's only in its opening weekend. Yeah, that's pretty huge. As in that's never happened ever huge? As in it's the biggest film ever huge? Okay, I could go on for a while, but I digress. While the film in its entirety was tremendous, there were some moments that you and I need to break down right now. The most shocking moments that left us or what? Yeah, those. I'd like to discuss the most glaringly obvious shocking Endgame tidbit, the one that's on all of our minds. What the hell is with Hawkeye's hair? The second he takes the hood off, it's like, oh no! Dad's gone to one emo concert and now he's misunderstood. I'm not even sure that this haircut would be cool on a 21-year-old, let alone a midlife crisis father of 3. Who's his barber, Stevie Wonder? What's he trying to prove? Ugh. And here's another shocker about fatherhood. How about the fact that it's revealed in Avengers Endgame that Tony Stark and Pepper Potts have a daughter? According to the timeline, after Tony Stark comes back all mangled and exhausted, he curbs that unenthusiasm for just long enough to get busy with Pepper Potts, and they create an adorable little unassuming child. They couldn't have picked a cuter actress for this role, by the way. Plus, the brilliant Tony Stark having a daughter humanizes him even more. It's almost like he's relatable. Now here's where they lost me. Like, we get it, he's all grown up and no longer a womanizing jackass who blows money like confetti, right? But settling down and having a daughter, we sort of get that, don't we? Did we really need a shabby chic cabin by the lake with a tire swing as our visual? Must we be that literal? Where's the pomp and circumstance? Where's the fun, Tony? I just like to think that Tony Stark would be just as cool of a dad if he still had luxury cars in the basement and party DJs on speed dial. Like, wouldn't that sort of dad be way more fun at show and tell? You know, I blame Gwyneth for this. Gwyneth and all her goopy nonsense is responsible for all this organic voodoo malarkey. Iron Man starts off as this suave, well-dressed playboy, and then she feeds him some granola and teaches him Tai Chi, and bam! He's whipped. He's just another crunchy, denim-wearing dad at Whole Foods. Bummer. But moving on to someone who tickled my fancy in the most confusing of ways was the Bruce Banner / Hulk hybrid. I'm gonna call him Jolly Green Ruffalo. So basically, it's actor Mark Ruffalo CGI'd into the Hulk character. So he's big and green and muscular, but he has like better teeth and he wears glasses and preppy cardigans. He's like preppy Hulk. Kind of the best of both worlds, right? He's a lot more tame these days as well. He kind of reminds me of a sexy professor who moonlights as a bodybuilder. And I'm pretty sure the whole being green thing wouldn't bother me either. I mean, if Gamora can rock the green look, then why can't he? He's totally dateable now. But you know who's gone from hot to not? Our beloved god of thunder, Thor. Oh, Thor, what happened? I'll tell you what happened. Carbs. He can fight off evil space invaders, but who ended up defeating him? Calories and complex carbohydrates, that's who. He went from looking like a major babe to, well, now he looks like every 80s wrestler ever. You know who I mean. Those aging wrestlers with the long hair and the scruffy beards and dashed dreams that you now see at autograph signings and you go, aw, remember when you used to be cool? Remember when you used to care? This version of Thor is serving Bray Wyatt dad bod vibes, and I'm not here for it. I prefer slim, trim, blonde, 90s edge Thor, obviously. Am I losing you on these wrestling references? No? Okay, good. You're following right along. Another shocker for me in Avengers Endgame was the presence and personality of Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. He totally won me over. I mean, I must admit, I wasn't a huge fan of his individual Ant-Man films. I sort of thought he was the odd man out, right? Like too much of a sidekick, regular guy to hang out with the uber cool Avengers. He can't sit with them. But just this once, I'll admit, I was wrong. Ant-Man brings comedy gold to Endgame and lightens the mood with brilliant comedic timing. And his being a nerd totally pays off because it's Ant-Man that brings quantum physics into question to aid the Avengers in time travel. So the lesson here is you should never count out the funny, nerdy guy. I've learned that the hard way. Bravo, Ant-Man! What can I say? Ant-Man really bugged me before, but now I couldn't be more of a fan, huh? Bzz. Bug references? You guys don't get anything. It's like working with chimps. And finally, the big shocker. Here comes the spoiler. The scene in which emo Hawkeye and Black Widow try to sacrifice one another in order to obtain the Soul Stone. So let me get this straight. The writers went, okay, we can kill off the bland-ass bow and arrow wielding Jeremy Renner, or we could kill off one of the most gorgeous women on the planet, an unforgettable character that fans have identified with since Iron Man 2 nearly 10 years ago, who is quite possibly, oh, I don't know, the fiercest female in the Marvel Universe? Yeah, kill the girl, why not? What? Thank goodness the film overall was phenomenal, because that part of the story, to me, was the most shocking of all. R.I.P. Black Widow. Perhaps she'll come back from another realm, right? She could still be alive and she could get her own movie franchise. She could come back, right? Right? Oh, getting a note from our producer. Oh, she's dead. Oh, okay. Well. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed my personal favorite shocking moments from Avengers Endgame. I'll definitely be seeing this in cinemas again, and I urge you to do the same. Just promise me you won't cut your hair like Hawkeye, okay? Otherwise, we just can't be friends. Before you go, make sure to click the thumbs up on this video, give us a subscribe, and click the bell icon to enable notifications so you'll be notified for future episodes. For ScreenStalker, I'm SoCal Val. We're watching.